Dear students, once again, welcome back to the English literature class. Today, we are continuing with the short story, unit number 2. The title of the story is Old Man at the Bridge, written by Ernest Hemingway, part 2. Do you remember what we were discussing in the last class? In the last class, the author was giving a very detailed explanation regarding the main character of the story, the old man. His appearance and his problems were explained by the author. And I hope you were very clear with what we were discussing in the last class. Today, we are continuing with the same story. Various animals, he said, and show his herd. I had to leave them. So the author was asking the old man, what all kinds of animals you were taking care of? So there the old man is replying to the author that I was taking care of different kinds of animals, various animals, he said, and shook his head. I had to leave them. So circumstances forced me. The situation made me to leave those animals with whom I was spending my life. I was watching the bridge and the African-looking country of the Ebro Delta and wondering how long now it would be before we could see the enemy, and listening all the while for the first noises that would signal that ever mysterious event called contact, and the old man still sat there. So the author, he was looking at the bridge where the African-looking country of the Ebro Delta. So that was the location where the author as well as the old man right now, and the author was looking at the bridge and was wondering how long now it would be before we could see the enemy. So the enemies are advancing towards them, means they are coming towards the region of Ebro Delta. So the author is eagerly waiting. They will be visible right now. Very soon they will come to that place, and listening all the while for the first noises that would signal that ever mysterious event called contact. So the author was waiting for a signal from somewhere. There will be some sound as a signal, as a contact. But still the old man, without any tension, he was sitting there. What animals were they? I asked. The author asked it to the old man. What all kinds of animals you were taking care of? What were the different animals they? There were 3 animals altogether, he explained. There were 2 goats and a cat, and then there were 4 pairs of pigeons. So what were the animals? So once the author is asking to the old man told, I was taking care of animals. I am much worried about the animals which I was taking care of. There the author is asking what kinds of animals were they. So the old man is replying very simply, without any tension. He says there were 3 different kinds of animals. What all they were? There were 2 goats and a cat, and there were 4 pairs of pigeons. Simple domesticated animals, 2 goats, a cat, and 4 pairs of pigeons. And you had to leave them, I asked. The author asked the old man. So somebody forced you. You had to leave them. Somebody forced, or due to some circumstances, you were forced to leave the animals which you were taking care of. Yes, because of the artillery. The captain told me to go because of the artillery. The army was advancing. The different kinds of war and or different kinds of weapons used by the army forced me to leave the place. Artillery means some kinds of huge weapons like cannons and all. So because of the artillery, the captain told me to go. Okay. And you have no family? I asked, watching the far end of the bridge where a few last carts were hurrying down the slope of the bank. So still the author, he is listening to the old man, at the same time he is looking at something else. So the old man is continuing, he is worrying about his animals. At the same time, the other is asking, don't you have a family? And you have no family? The other asked, watching the far end of the bridge. So he was still looking towards the area from where the enemy is advancing. So he was looking to the bridge where a few last carts were hurrying down the slope of the bank. Still, some vehicles, some sledges, some carts were moving very fast, hurrying down. No, he said, only the animals I stayed. The cat, of course, will be all right. The cat can look out for itself, but I cannot think what will become of the others. So the old man told, no, I don't have a family, he said. Only the animals and I stayed. So only the animals and me. For me, my family was my animals. The cat, of course, will be all right. So I don't have worries about the cat because the cat can look out for itself. So he will find out, or the cat will find out its own way. But I cannot think what will become of the others, which are the other animals, 2 goats and 4 pairs of pigeons. So I do not know what will happen with those animals. That what makes me worried. What politics have you? I asked. So the other asked to the old man, in which party you belongs to? Whether the party which is fighting against the government or the government of our country, in which one you join with or in which party you belongs to. The old man told, I am without politics, he said. I am 76 years old. I have come 12 kilometers now and I think now I can go no further. So the old man told, I don't have any parties. I am not believing in any kinds of such politics. He said, I am 76 years old. So I am already old, 76 years old. I have traveled almost 12 kilometers and I am totally exhausted and tired. Now I think I cannot go further. This is not a good place to stop, I said. If you can make it, there are bucks up the road where it forks for Tortosa. So the author told the old man, this is not a good place where you can sit. You are not safe in this place. It's good if you can make it. There are bucks up the road where it forks for Tortosa. So it's better you go to the junction. Forks means it's something like a road which is being splitted into two. A single road from certain places where it is being splitted into two different directions. So the author tells you just move there. From there you will get some kinds of vehicles. That's what is meant by bucks. Bucks means something like some kinds of sledges which is being pulled by some kinds of animals. So if you go there, you can get some bucks from the junction which leads to, or the road which is split to Tortosa. I will wait a while, he said, and then I'll go. Where do the bucks go? So the old man told, I will wait for some time, and after that I will start my journey. Where do the bucks go? Actually, to which direction these sledges are moving? Towards Barcelona, I told him. So the author told, it is moving towards the direction of Barcelona. The author told. I know no one in that direction, he said, but thank you very much. Thank you again very much. So the old man told, I don't have any people, or I'm not familiar with any people at Barcelona. I know no one in that direction, he said. But thank you very much. Thank you again very much. That's what the old man told to the author. So dear students, we are winding up here. In the next class, we will see the last part of the story, what had happened at the end. Still we meet in the next class with the rest part of the story. I would like to sign off. Thank you.